These Ghostek cases have a military drop rating. Let's find out how well they do. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time here, my name is Tony and this is Talkin' Tech. Before we get started, I have to let you know that I will be picking a winner for the headphones this weekend, so be on the lookout for that, and then I will announce it in an upcoming video if the new owner is okay with that. Alright guys, as I said in the opening of the video, I have two cases here for the S20 Ultra made by a company called Ghostek. Kind of their claim to fame is their military grade drop testing. One case is an 8-foot drop test and the other one is a 12-foot drop rating. So we'll get to that in a second, and then as I said, we will be doing a drop test on my hard floors and we'll see how the phone fares. All right, the first case I have here is the Covert 4, and this is their TPU case. It has a kickstand, which I'll show you in a second, diamond grip, it has HD clear back so you can actually see the back of the phone, which is one of my gripes with some of the TPU cases. All right, let's go ahead into this case here. Packaging is really nice. It's a magnetic package, so that's really nice. It seems like it's really high quality. This is actually available on their website for $14.98, and I will link that down in the description down below. Comes here with a little sticker if you want to swag out your phone, I guess. So as I said, this is the TPU case, so it's nice and flexible. It is reinforced in the corners, and I think that's really, really nice. So I'm assuming that's probably how it's able to be dropped. And here is the kickstand that I mentioned earlier. So that is actually really nice. The buttons have little cutouts, so they're not hard, and they just work really well. It doesn't feel like it's an obstruction for the button, so I really like that. The one concern that I had with the case when I saw it was the camera cutout. Now it says that it has a raised cutout, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it doesn't feel like it completely covers the lens. Now the saving grace with that is the corners cover the camera lens, so I guess that kind of makes up for it, but it is a little bit concerning, and I probably wouldn't want to drop it flat on its back. I feel like it probably would not fare very well, and it might just be, if it falls wrong once, that might be all it takes. But I'm assuming on the corner this is probably fine. It feels really solid on the corner, and I'm assuming that it would really have a good shock absorber. One thing that I like about the case, this back that is really flat, it's not slippery. So it grips in your hand really well. So I don't feel like it's gonna slip out of my hand at any second, which is sometimes a complaint of some of the cases that I've used in the past. So that's a really nice feature. I'm a really big fan of that. Other than that, I mean, it's a pretty standard case, $14.98, pretty basic. So I think it's a really good case. You guys go check it out. They do have three colors available. This is obviously pink, which is obviously not my first choice, but hey, what can you do? All right, let's move on to the next case, kind of the star of the show, I guess, here for this one. This is the Atomic Slim, and this is their really heavy duty case. So generally this is not something that I would probably buy for my phone, but I understand exactly what purpose it serves. And when we get into this, you'll see that it's actually aluminum. So it's really strong, and I really like the glass back on here, or the plastic back. You can see the back of the phone really nicely, so it's not just super bulky. And we'll snap it in here in a second, but it does have rubber around the inside of it so that you can, it's reinforced. It actually has bumpers on the back and the corners, so when it hits, it will prevent it from essentially breaking the glass back phone, which is really, really nice and extremely important. So one of the things, the buttons here are an additional piece. So I did some testing on this initially and my buttons actually fell out, but I was being pretty aggressive. And so I feel like you're not gonna have that issue that I had. And quite frankly, there's a limited lifetime warranty on it. So I would assume I could probably get this replaced. But again, I'm not too worried about it. All right, so a couple of things. The case is really, really raised around the back. It provides a lot of protection. I mean, this camera is flat out buried in here, and that is amazing because that makes me feel really good about dropping a $1,400 phone. And otherwise I would probably not feel comfortable doing that. But this case is really, really solid. For how big it is, it's actually really light, and I was impressed by how easy it was to get used to it. I use a glass back case on my OnePlus 7, and I also use it on my S10 Plus. So I was really kind of expecting not to be a huge fan of how big it was, But the added protection is really, really nice. If I was doing something like outdoors or, you know, working, I guess, this would 100% be the case that I would want because it is so strong. So I suppose I should tell you how much it costs. This case is $39.98 on their website, and I will link that down in the description down below. And yeah, I mean, it comes in a couple different shades, so you can kind of customize it how you want it. But quite frankly, I would probably get the black. I think it goes well with my phone, and I think it's the best. There's not really much else to say about it other than that. I mean, everything works good. I charge with it. You know, yeah, the wireless charging works. I know they claim that, so I just wanted to make sure that it did. So the wireless charging definitely works because that's been an issue in the past. I didn't see anything negative about it, you know, other than the size. So let's go ahead and jump into the actual drop testing. I'm sure you guys are waiting for this. All right, let's go. I'm going to transition to a different area and we will do some drop testing. All right, guys, so we are out in my kitchen / living room here, and I have hardwood floors with concrete underneath it, so it's actually a really hard floor surface. I do have to say that I'm not really sure how I'm going to pull this off because my camera is not very wide angle, and I didn't really think about this. It's extremely difficult to get myself fully standing plus the floor in the same shot. Okay, so we are gonna do a standard height. I'm just gonna do, you know, about middle of my body here. You can't really tell, obviously, as I'm cut off, but here, we're just gonna do a drop quick and I'll show you. At that time, it fell completely on its back and there's absolutely zero damage on the phone. It is absolutely good to go. We'll do another drop just for good measure. And that one fell right on the screen. And we have no issues there as well. The screen protector is a little messed up, but I was messing with it yesterday. All right, guys, so as you can see, this case was very durable. I did a couple of drop tests with it, and I actually, when I was at a friend's place last night, I was actually kind of tossing the phone around. That's why the buttons actually came out. I'm guessing I was a little bit aggressive on it. But yeah, the case is extremely durable. I would not be afraid to drop this on concrete or anything like that. I guess my floors are concrete. So I hope this was informative. If you guys have any questions or have any opinions about this, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you like today's video, definitely go ahead and hit that like button. And if you love today's video, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell right next to it so you know when I post my next videos. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you stay safe and healthy out there. Have a great day.